three words I want to give you is that don't give up.
Amen.
Don't give up. Because again, it's so easy to give up. But if you go back and ask my brother if he would turn to 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. If you would start, please. I got 3 minutes. Start at verse 23. Because again, when we look at Paul has always been said that I guess he's been one of the greatest apostles of all. If you look at Paul suffered more than anybody else. Paul suffered so much that he even bragged about it. He boasted about it. If you look at chapter 11, he said Paul boasted about his suffering. So I ask my brother real quick, and we're going to talk about how Paul really suffered. You think you suffered? Look what Paul suffered too. I'm sure all these Bible scholars already know how much Paul suffered. 2 Corinthians chapter 11, beginning at verse 23.
Are they ministers of Christ? I speak as a fool. I am more and labors more abundant, and stretches of me above measure. In prisons more frequent, in death also. Of the Jews 5 times received I 40 stripes.
Over there. Now listen to this. I'm saying that listen to how much Paul suffered. You think you suffered? Look at all he's already been beaten 3 times. Yeah. He's already been shipwrecked. Keep on, brother. I'm sorry.
Thrice was I beaten. With rods once was stoned. What thrice I suffered shipwreck. A night and a day I have been in the deep. In journeyings often, in perils of water, and perils of robbers, and perils by my own countrymen.
Oh, right there. His own countrymen. Now, how people you believe in your trust in your own country people. Can you believe sitting in here that as much as you've done, your people right here will turn your back on you? Amen. Right, brother.
And perils by my heathen, and perils in the city, and perils in the wilderness, and perils in the sea, and perils upon false brethren. And weariness and painfulness, and watchings often, and hunger and thirst, and fastings often, and cold and nakedness, besides those things that are without that, which cometh upon me daily, the care of all the churches.
Oh, right there. Thank you very much. Now, you look at all Paul went through, he was shipwrecked and hungry and was naked, but all of his concern was about the church. Now, through all of his suffering, he went through, he was all concerned about the church. And that sometimes we lose focus. We need to be aware that just don't give up. Sometimes it's so easy to just throw your hand up and say, I can't do no more. He said, but when you give up, that means you're giving up on God. Because as long as you got breath in your body, God is still fighting for you. And sometimes we get so worried, we get so tired, we just say, I can't take it no more. I just can't take it. But then again, where's the other brother too? I got to move on. 2 Corinthians chapter 4. We can read please, brother. 2 Corinthians. We're 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy chapter 4. Yeah, you can stand 6 and 7.
For I am now ready to be altered, and the time of my departure is at hand.
Paul said he's ready now. He's ready because he knows God is coming back. He's ready to leave. He's time in his hand, and then it's time for his departure. Go ahead.
I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course, and I have
kept the faith. Okay. Now, see, Paul's saying that time is departure at hand. He's fought a good fight. But one thing, he kept the course. He never got off the course. He stayed focused what he was doing. But then he's saying that he kept what? He kept the faith. It's with all he went through, he kept the faith. And what I'm asking you to do is say, no matter all your trials and tribulations you go through, keep the faith. Don't give up. Because if you don't, because again, you're going to suffer. We all have suffered. And then suffering goes along with faith. Because again, it's just something we have to deal with. And I'm getting close to my time. And my other brother read, if you would read 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 3.
Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ.
Okay. And it says endure hardness. You're going to endure hardship. Paul, if you look at Paul, he endured some hardship.
That's right.
And sometimes, if you look at Paul, we can't even do half of this stuff what Paul did. Not even half of it. No. First of all, you know, in one part of that, Paul went hungry. I know myself, I get hungry, I ain't doing nothing. All my things is going out the window. I'm sorry, if I got a weakness, it's hunger. And I look at what Paul went through. Without clothes, shipwreck, out to sea, and never came on. And then again, it says that he kept the faith. But most important Paul, as Paul said, endure hardship as a soldier. That means as a soldier of Jesus Christ. That means what? You are in a war. When you're a soldier, you're in a war. And you're in a war, and if you don't think you're in a war, walk out that door. Come in this building, you're safe. When you walk out there, you're in a war with the devil. Safe. What you got to do is you can't give up. You got to keep the faith. And guess I'm getting close to my time, but I want to say this. We're in a battle. But one thing I want to say about this battle, and I look at Brother Brewer. I look up, and this morning he came in, his jaws are wired up, he can't eat. Man, I've been a mess. I couldn't eat.
Right.
But all he been through. Sister Brewer all come to someone and say, well, Jimmy did this, and Jimmy's had this, and Jimmy's done this, and this is happening to Jimmy. But Jimmy still shows up. He's never given up.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just, man, I'm pretty other people. I know Brother Brewer's situation. And that we continue to get fed in his word. So I just want to leave with you that keep the faith, but don't give up.
Amen.
Because it's been said, a quitter never wins and a winner never quits.
Amen.
And I just want to thank you for your time. If that's the time that's over, use it up next time. But